Hello. I'm eating food. I got new jeans. Look. Well, my parents got me jeans. Look. What do you think of jeans? I think they're okay. You know. This is my first time I've worn jeans in a long time. It's been, I think, 2 years since I've owned a pair of jeans. Look at my jeans. Look at my jeans. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about them. I haven't. Everything's fine. Everything is under control. I haven't worn jeans since I moved to the UK, really. Anyway, I'm going out tonight. I'm going to the theatre to see Waiting for Godot with Ben Whishaw. Trying not to choke. I'm looking forward to it. I didn't pay for the tickets. I'm for free. I'm seeing someone, and they offered these tickets that they'd already got, so I'm going. I'm 22 tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't feel like I'm going to be 22. Nothing. It doesn't feel like anything's going to change. Today just feels like a normal day. Tomorrow just feels like a normal day. I didn't necessarily realise that my birthday is tomorrow until about 5 minutes ago. So I mean, realistically, nothing's changing. But I've got this odd problem when it comes to time. I know that realistically, it's going to take time to get where I want to be an actor. I know that, I understand that. But I still want to do it soon. I want it to happen ASAP. I want to still be young. You know, I don't want it to happen later on. I want to have as much time doing what I want to do as possible. That's what I want. And especially recently, I've become increasingly aware of days that I don't do very much, or things kind of going past, and also very aware of the fact that mundanity. I'm going to roll with it. Mundanity. The mundane. When days are mundane, when everything's the same, time goes faster. When you're discovering more, when you're doing more, time goes slower. That's how it works. Because if it's the same thing happening every day, your brain can process it a lot quicker, and then you don't remember things. But if different things are happening, your brain has to process new things, and more different memories are being made, so it makes you feel like time's going slower. And I'm definitely, even if I do something worthwhile with my day, the nature of my life right now is that time's going very fast. This year has gone very fast, and I don't feel like I've done enough with it. And I'm constantly aware of the fact that if someone goes, I've been talking to a lot of people from my past this year. That sounds really melodramatic. It's not like that, but like, I guess catching up with people, a lot of people, this has been the year where I think it's because a lot of other people have left university. But it just so happens that this is the year where people I've really connected with back from New Zealand, where the first 2 years I was in the UK, people didn't really know I was here, or people weren't really talking to me. I wasn't really in contact with people back home. Back home. This is home. This is home now. I don't know why I called it back home. But yeah. And I guess that's been really good. I've discovered a lot about myself this year. I think I've still changed. I think that's the biggest thing, is I have changed a lot this year. I've changed in my approach to work and approach to learning. I've really grounded a lot more, I think. And that's something that's been happening consistently. If there's one thing that the biggest progress that I've made, the most progress that I've made, and I think this is a really good thing, has been in myself. But as I said, I'm still really aware of the fact that whenever I have to tell someone, how's it been? How's the UK been? What's going on? What have you been up to? You know, Mum's always telling me to talk to relatives and give them updates on what I'm doing, and it doesn't feel like a lot, you know. I go, yeah, I did this, and I'm doing this, and I'm really just in a state of learning right now, and I just feel like the other person always comes away from the conversation going, well, he's not doing much. It never sounds like it. I'm doing enough. So I don't know what to do with that, but I'm trying to have more of a mental shift towards being okay with that, having me being the outcome of my work, not focusing on external outcomes, but solely focusing on internal outcomes. Because people can just say, there's a lot of advice where people go, oh, you've just got to kind of let your dreams go. Not worry about it, but people go, oh, but you have to be okay with not achieving it. And I've always struggled with that, because it's what I want. It's what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, this is the life that I want to create. How can I be okay with not having it? If, you know, these are my life goals, then how can I have, you know, that's like saying to someone who wants to have kids, you got to be okay with the idea of not having kids. What do you mean? Like, I want kids. But I think I understand what it means now when people say you've got to be okay with not having the thing. And for me, there's a woman with a ring light up there in that window. And I'm trying to figure out, these are people that never have their blinds open. And I'm so curious as to what they're doing in there, because I saw a sliver of light from there one time, and it was like a ring light, like an influencer style ring light. And I'm so curious as to what they're doing. Anyway, I think what people say when they mean you've got to be okay with not achieving the thing is you are the product of the work. You put in work. For example, if I want to get fitter, I become fitter. If I want to be the fantastic actor, I'm the product of that. I'm the person, you know, that's the primary focus, is that I become a great actor, not that I become a famous actor, or I become an actor that's been in lots of movies. The metrics can't be that, because I don't necessarily have control over that. The metrics have to be what you have control over. And so if I can say, confidently that at the end of my life, I can look at myself in the mirror and go, I have worked incredibly hard and I have become a fantastic actor. You know, a very, very skillful actor. I've done, you know, and have that as the merit, rather than have, then I can be okay. I can be okay with that over not having a catalogue of credits to my name, with not having everybody know who I am, and go, yeah, that's him, that's the actor. I think I didn't really explain that very well, but I'll chew on it a bit more, and maybe I'll come up with something more insightful later. But the point is, I'm trying to have that kind of mental shift of being okay with not having all the bells and whistles, and just having the outcome that I want. And the reason that I say that is because it's kind of bound to happen anyway. Like, if I do become a fantastic actor, then it automatically becomes more probable that the bells and whistles will come with that. Does that make sense? They kind of have to go together. You can't necessarily be a fantastic actor that doesn't get recognised for that. So I'm not trying to like hack my mind in some strange way. My point is, if I focus on what I can control, then other things may follow. But I have to not worry about the other things and not be worried about whether or not they're going to happen, but just continually focus on what I can control. I think that's all I'm going to say on that. As for the whole getting older thing, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm living a very kind of solitary life at the moment. I don't talk to a lot of people. I've just changed jobs. I filmed a video for this channel the other day, almost a week ago now, and I haven't put it up yet. So, but this will probably go up straight away, because otherwise it won't make sense, because my birthday's tomorrow. But yeah, so there may be a video that comes up that is out of order, but whatever. My voice is funny. I'm very run down. I'm very tired at the moment. I think a lot of changes happened. September is always a month of extreme change for me. Sorry, it's probably really gross. Whenever big life changes happen for me, or like schedule changes, it usually happens in September. Usually the back half of September. I'm unsure why, but I've got this new acting course starting, which I hope will bring some new direction for me, because I hope it'll bring me towards, help me feel like I'm doing more socially, because I can sit on my own in my room and just film self-tapes forever, but then I won't be getting anywhere. So I may be getting better at doing that, but what I hope is I can now have mentors who I can talk to and get advice from, and other people around me who I can get advice from. So I hope that's going to be a really worthwhile next step. I really hope so. It seems to be marketed that way. Mum seems to think that's what it's going to be, and I value what my mum says and thinks. So, they're putting up new curtains. But yeah. So that's that. I should probably get going to the theatre. I've been filming this for 15 minutes. And what time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's 5:58. I gotta go. Anyway, I'll see you later, I guess. Bye.